This is how I fill my work vehicle nowadays. Welcome everybody to a late night, early morning. It's 1:17 in the morning right now. Quick little video. I am not doing anything in this video looking for roadside attractions or lost Florida history. This is specifically going to be put out there for people thinking about leaving their jobs and figuring, how can I pay my bills working for myself? Mainly for other truck drivers, because the things I'm doing now work really well if you are a truck driver. It's basically the same job, except you're in your own car, and instead of picking up avocados in Miami, you're picking up passengers at Walt Disney World. Or instead of going to McDonald's to eat, you're actually delivering the McDonald's to the people that can eat it. But you're, no matter what, you're picking up something or somebody and bringing them. Just basically like, I mean, if you shoved them in your trailer of your truck, it's basically the same thing, except now Uber, Lyft, and the food companies are your brokers. So instead of having a dispatcher, you pretty much just deal with the apps, which become your brokers. Is there money in it? We'll talk about that in a second. What I kind of want to talk about is, if you're thinking about doing the transition, and let's say, like for me, I was a truck driver for 30 years. Let's turn that on. I was a truck driver for 30 years. It was all I known. I got so comfortable in it. It's like, you get up, even now, I've been off of work. I haven't been in a truck in a little over 30 days. Every morning I wake up waiting for my dispatch to contact me to tell me it's time to go back out. But that call's not happening because I just don't do that anymore. But now I have to rely on myself. I have to get out of that trucking mindset and know now that I work when I want to work. Sometimes I don't feel like working, and sometimes I don't. But if you don't work, you're not making any money. Am I going to be making the same amount of money as I was truck driving? Not at the very beginning. So my suggestion is, for anybody that's thinking about getting out of the truck, have a reliable vehicle. That's number one. Have a reliable vehicle at home. Something you could put some miles on. Like this here, I drive all electric cars. I had a Nissan Leaf. I had two of them. And I have a Tesla Model Y. The Tesla Model Y should be no issues. I'm planning, get up to 500. I've seen videos, 500,000 miles, 700,000 miles on them. So I'm not too worried about the car lasting. But make sure you do have a reliable vehicle before you even start pondering, I've been over the road truck driving for so many years. I'm just tired of it. I want to do something for myself. I want to be my own boss. There is groundwork you have to lay, and the number one thing is have a vehicle. Number two, I would practice on your home time. Download the apps, download the catering apps. Those are the most important, because over the long run, once you level up, that's going to be your main source of income. So you don't have to put so many miles on your car delivering passengers from the airport to the theme parks or hotels or wherever you live, whatever's around you. You don't want to be doing that forever, just due to the fact that's going to put the miles on your car. Eventually, you're just going to want to cater. And catering apps are abundant on your cell phone. And it's a great gig. You just go to restaurants, you pick up the food, put it in the hot bags, take it to whoever ordered it. Normally it's hospitals, lawyers' offices, things like that. The Pro Bowl, that was my very first one. I worked the Pro Bowl. We delivered to ESPN. So those type of things are going to be your main, that's what you're striving for. But at the beginning, get all the apps that you can. Get the DoorDashes, get the Ubers, the Uber Eats, the Lyfts, and anything else in between there. And you're not going to make as much money as you did as a truck driver at the beginning. I've been doing this now for a solid over 30 days, and I'm not making anywhere near that. I am making near what I would be if I was a local driver. No, but if you're over the road, yeah, you're killing it compared to local drivers anyway. Because I was a local driver for the last year. I decided I'm trying to wind down and get off over the road. So I became a local driver for about 12 months. Now I merged into this and I've been practicing. I practice and practice and practice. And I still didn't learn everything I need to know. Once I left the company, and it's like I'm still in the trucking mindset. But anyway, so the first thing you want is a car. Second thing, download the apps. Any app you could find. Just type in gig work on your phone in the store, whether it's Android or Apple, and just type in gig work. There's millions of them. Download them. Practice on your days off. Come home, go eat dinner at home, and then in the evening time, head on out. Go on out for a couple hours. Pick up some rides. Deliver some food. And just get in the motion of it and kind of see what your area is like for that type of stuff. It's more than likely going to be okay. Now, if you live out in the middle of nowhere, you may want to stick to truck driving or move to a good location. A good location does help. Luckily, I'm here in Orlando, Florida. It's a great location. Tourists everywhere. Theme parks, beaches, Walmarts. People need to go grocery shopping. There's money here. Second is, just don't do it right off the bat. Like I said, practice. Get your feet wet first. And then, during your 2-week vacation, take that money, take that 2-week vacation, from your job, and live on that for 2 weeks while you're out here busting. See if you can match what you're making on your vacation pay. That's what I did. I took my 2-week vacation and wrote it out. Last year, I missed my 2-week vacation this year. That was when I was planning on leaving. I was waiting until July 11th so I can collect my money from my vacation and work at the same time, combine those and start building building up from that. And it just didn't work out the way I planned, but nothing ever does. So can you make it out here doing gig work in 2025? You can. You definitely can. It just depends on your location. It depends on how many hours you want to put into it. If you put in truck driver hours, you're going to be just fine. And you actually probably don't have to put in the full truck driver hours, which, 14-hour workday, 11 hours driving, 3 hours, delivering and whatever, trying to find a place to park, which sucks as a truck driver now. But you don't have to work that 14 hours. You can probably get away with 6 to 8 hours and make a pretty decent living. And I don't want to discourage anyone from trying this because times are changing. Things are, country's doing what the country's doing. And it's always nice to have a backup plan because you don't know if your job's going to be here tomorrow or the next day or a week from now. I don't know. So it's always good to have a plan A, a B, and a C, possibly. Anything after that, you're just screwed. But yeah, can you do it? I suggest if you're a truck driver and wanting to get out of truck driving, get into it. If you're doing this job and you want to become a truck driver, it's a great stepping stone. This is a great stepping stone to be a truck driver too. So if you're an Uber driver, a Lyft driver, or anybody like that, and you're thinking about getting your CDL, do it. Go to Kottke Trucking, Kottke. Look them up. Tell them I sent you, even though I don't work there anymore. Great company. It's like perfect. Anyway, that's it. Just a quick little video stating that, you can make it out here. And if you are making it out here and want to get even bigger, jump into truck driving. Either or, have a good vehicle and put in the hours. You'll be okay. Peace, everybody.